Hello, my students. Here is my airbrush station. Those are my paints, my washing. There's the airbrush and the compressor. Here's some guys we're gonna airbrush. So let me come around and we're gonna talk. And we're gonna see some work and we're gonna talk about this week. So, hi, it's nice to see you. What's gonna happen this week is I'm gonna show you some work in progress. I'm gonna show you what I'm actually physically doing with my projects, as well as the act of me doing it, so that you have some understanding of what that looks like and how you might model it. What I'm gonna do is I've got some guys who are black, and I am going to take some white and shade downward to give them a white but shadowed look, which I've been experimenting with a lot this week and trying to perfect. I also built this big new dude. I'm really excited about him. He, though, is this giant tree monster. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna experiment with some other colors. I've got a brown that I'm gonna try to do as a solid color overall, and then I'm gonna do maybe some greens and browns, or a brown and white together, or even like a tan to mix his colors. I haven't really mixed anything with the airbrush yet. I'm a little worried because I love this model and I don't want to screw it up because it's really cool, but I want to expand my skill and see if I can do that, if I can expand and do some neat things. So I'm gonna edit this video and add some pictures of me airbrushing and cleaning and kind of showing you how the thing actually works, as well as me doing some work. So, hey guys, so let me show you how this whole thing works. So I know you've seen this before, but I'm gonna show you again. So here's the airbrush, and we're gonna put him to the side for a second, and some of these other things. So this is my water, and that comes out of here. And we're gonna try and do these guys white from the top down. So if you remember, that's the compressor. So we'll let that run for a second. You always wanna shake your paints pretty well. So let's see. So right now these guys are black overall. My goal is to come down with light, so it's like a white color is striking them from the top. So it's still gonna leave some shadows and some shading. I've done this before, but I wanna try and do it a little bit better and smoother. My biggest problem right now is smoothness. That kind of gets So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change up some colors. I'm gonna do a couple more guys, see how that works, and then show you how I clean that so we can do the brown. All right, so I finished a bunch more dudes in white, and I'm gonna experiment with that, but now it's time to do the brown guy, so I gotta do some cleaning. So let me show you how I'm gonna clean this. So the airbrush, if I'm gonna switch out paints, I'm not gonna do a big takedown. I've got some water right here. I've got a spray out jar. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, and then I'm gonna unscrew this part right here. So I've still got some white in here. So I'm gonna walk that over here to my sink. So I'm lucky to have this makerspace that's seen better days right now because we're kind of using it for a bunch of teacher projects. And I'm gonna do some washing. So let me show you how this works. All right, last one of these. So I've cleaned out my brush, and now I'm gonna try and do my big boy, and he's some kind of tree monster. So we're not gonna do him white, we're gonna do him brown. So this is Dryad Bark. This is Citadel Paints. There are some colors I'm probably gonna avoid. Now if I haven't cleaned this out perfectly, that's okay, because a slightly whiter paint isn't gonna do much harm, right? If it's brown, it's still kind of light brown, that's okay. So let's see how this works. Huh. So brown-wise, that's actually kind of a nice even coating. So he's definitely looking browner, but you can still preserve a lot of the details with that black. So I'm excited. I think that's hopeful. Tune in next week where I try to shade and add some differences in the color instead of a monocolor, multiple colors. That could be awesome or not. All right, good luck with your projects. You're gonna do great.